guys ever watch Alone, where they do those self-interviews and they're feeling lonely? I'm not lonely. One of my colleagues say, Kilbourne, you're 63 years old. Why are you still doing this? You've been running drill programs for 40 years. And I got a lot of reasons, actually. One, I like the hunt. I love looking at rocks and saying, rocks, what are you trying to tell me? The puzzles, the clues. You know, we're not just handed a map, like an old pirate map with big X on it. We got 100,000 acres here to explore. Geos are always obsessing on what's happening underneath the ground, below our feet. But the other reason really is, I love the outdoors. You know, look around. It's silent, snow's falling. I love being out here. It's it's better than sitting at a desk, I think. So I'll go spot that hole. It's such a nice afternoon here. God, I wish I had a cold beer. But anyways, we'll see you soon.
KLDC's 2025 and 2026 drill campaign has officially begun.
This is the one. Here it is here.
This marks the start of the company's most ambitious drill program to date, 25,000 meters, multiple rigs, and targets all around the 17-kilometer Pluton border. The machine is fired up, the team is back on site, and we've welcomed back some familiar faces.
Uh-oh, Mike asked me to grab the GoPro.
Facility renovations and expansions are underway.
Things are coming together. Here's the new tent. Mark is setting us up with some new core benches.
The team is back to doing what they do best.
Let's go.
Logging, tagging,
Samples all laid out.
cutting, and sending samples to the lab like a well-oiled machine.
Here's all the fruit of our labor. First pickup.
We welcome our new VP of Exploration, Ben Cleland, to site.
Man, are we glad to have you on the team, Ben. Give us a little bit of a hello.
Yeah, no, I'm happy to be here. This is day 2 in the core shack. Got up later Monday and spent the day yesterday familiarizing myself with the team. We got a small team, but strong team, lots of skill. We've got Amanda and we've got Alan. Drake and Dan will be coming up later today, and drilling's going well. So I've been pretty happy to get up here and see the rocks. Looking at hole 32, this was the discovery hole up at the Wolverine Bend. We've just moved our drill from the Wolverine Bend down to the Winnie
Stock Cyanide, yeah.
So
But our first 3 holes we're following up on this nice intersection. So.
Yeah, and so the mineralization, a lot of similarities between this and that. The alteration is the same. So at this point right now, we're waiting for the assays to tell the truth on what this will run. So how many samples have we put in already from those first holes?
And just in the cyanide, 500 plus. So
That's good.
the samples all lined up, ready to go. Yeah, we're looking at the massive sulfide hole from Winnie, hole 35.
We're drilling in this area now, down close to this. We've got a second target that we're looking at on a mag anomaly and a grab sample that we're currently drilling right now. That core we just brought in to warm up this morning. We'll have a look at it in a bit.
Box of chocolates time.
Yeah, a little bit of calco, a little bit of pyrite. And that vein specifically, as you can see the alteration just in the salvage of the vein.
Yeah.
So it's coming in with the veining, just blocky.
I've got all these fragments on it.
And it's higher energy, for sure.
Yeah, this is my first look at the actual rock for the Winnie stock area. So massive sulfide, intercalated, stock worked porphyry vein, cyanite.
Combining the geophysics, geochemistry, and assays from drill holes, the team is using state-of-the-art technology to derive the next drill targets.
Hi, my name is Aamna. I am a senior geophysicist at Expert Geophysics, and we just recently flew a MOEL-MT survey for Kirkland Lake discoveries. MOEL-MT is a passive airborne electromagnetic technology, and with the system we are able to detect resistivity contrasts in the subsurface. And these contrasts can be useful for locating mineralization. So in the specific case of Kirkland Lake discoveries, a lot of the mineralization is expected to be structurally hosted. So the purpose of flying the MOEL-MT survey was to map structural corridors to kind of aid in understanding the controls on mineralization. We see these very deep-seated conductors that stretch to surface, and looking away from areas of known mineralization, we see analogous signatures in other areas, which aids in looking for places to target and further investigate going forward. From the modeling we've done of the acquired MOEL-MT data, we were able to derive a three-dimensional model, and the three-dimensional model is extremely useful because not only can you kind of appreciate the trends in a 2D space, but you can see how things are varying in terms of depth, and this gives a very comprehensive picture of the subsurface that can be extremely useful for understanding structural trends and how things are kind of like changing not only laterally but also vertically. So we look forward to continuing to work together with KLDC to extract as much information as we can from the data, and we're really looking forward to coming back on the show in a few weeks and discussing the results once we've firmed everything up.
What we've been able to put together with our recent MT survey, though, mobile MT, is an inversion, which it gives us a three-dimensional view of that geophysical survey at depth. And what we can see is we're following in this area where we've got this MT low over here, and we've got a magnetic low that sort of follows in the same area right along the lake. But what we're seeing now as we move towards us, which would be to the south, we can see this mag low is moving up, or this MT low, the resistivity low, is moving towards the surface over as we come here. So we're looking at this as our follow-up drill holes within the area. And if we tip back down looking vertical again, straight down, we can see in the back we still have the what was proposed Winnie stock. We'll be updating that geology as we intercept the drilling. We can see that this area here still provides us with a lot of drill targets in an area that hasn't had any drilling.
In an area that hasn't had any drilling yet.